This video is not here to blame you. It is not here to make any cat owner feel guilty. Most people who raise their voice, chase a cat away, or force a cuddle are not cruel. They are usually surprised, tired, or simply trying to stop a problem quickly. But for a cat, the emotional meaning of that moment can be much bigger than we think. Because a cat does not understand punishment the way a human does. A cat does not sit there thinking, "I learned my lesson. Next time, I will make a better choice." More often, the cat learns something much simpler. That sound was scary. That hand was unpredictable. That person, the person I trust, suddenly became unsafe. That emotional confusion can hurt the relationship deeply. Today, we are talking about things that can feel worse than hitting to a sensitive cat. Not because hitting is ever acceptable. It is not. But because cats are specialists in emotional memory, body language, and control. They live by tiny signals. A sudden movement, a cold voice, or a blocked escape route can stay with them. So let us look at what cat welfare research and behavior experts tell us. Number 1. Yelling. For a human, yelling can feel like a quick release. The cat knocks over a glass. The cat scratches the sofa. The cat bites your ankle from under the bed. And before you even think, your voice jumps. But to a cat, a loud voice is not a moral lesson. Worse than hitting, it is a threat signal. Cats are prey animals as well as hunters. Their nervous system is built to react fast to sudden sounds. A loud shout can trigger the same survival menu you see in many animals: freeze, flee, fight, or fidget. Dogs may sometimes look guilty after a scolding, but that look is often appeasement and fear, not true guilt. Cats are even less likely to connect your angry voice with the exact sofa scratch from a few seconds ago. They may simply connect the fear with you. So the real message becomes, when my human is near, unpredictable storms can happen. A better response is much quieter. Interrupt gently. Redirect. Reward the behavior you want. Make the sofa less attractive and the scratching post more rewarding. Your cat is not trying to insult your furniture. Your cat is trying to be a cat. Number 2. Forcing affection. This one is difficult because it often comes from love. You see your cat sitting there, looking impossibly soft, and your hands move before your brain can vote. You pick the cat up. You kiss the head. You hold the cat 1 second longer than the cat wants. To us, that can feel warm and harmless. To a cat, especially a cautious one, it can feel like losing control of the body. And control is one of the biggest emotional needs a cat has. Cat-human interaction studies show something important. When cats have a say, the relationship works better. A cat who chooses to approach often stays longer than a cat who is chased or grabbed. Think of humans. Worse than hitting. A hug from someone you love can feel wonderful. The same hug, at the wrong time, with no choice, can feel intrusive. The affection is not the problem. The missing consent is. With cats, the golden rule is simple. Invite, then wait. Offer a finger. Let the cat sniff. Pet for 3 seconds. Pause. If the cat leans in, you have permission. If the cat looks away, twitches the tail, or moves back, the answer is not now. Respecting that tiny answer is not rejection. It is how trust gets built. Number 3. Blocking escape. This can happen during nail trimming, medication, carrier training, or when a frightened cat hides under furniture. The human thinks, "I just need to get this done." The cat thinks, "I am trapped." And trapped is one of the most dangerous feelings in a cat's world. A cat that cannot escape may move to defense. Hissing, scratching, or suddenly exploding out of your arms may look like bad behavior. Very often, it is panic with claws. Veterinary behavior sources repeatedly warn that fear and punishment can make aggression worse. Not because the cat is becoming mean, because the cat is learning that defense is the only tool left. This is why carrier training should not start 5 minutes before the vet appointment. The carrier should become a normal piece of furniture. Treats inside. Soft blanket inside. Door open. Worse than hitting, no drama. The cat walks in, walks out, and nothing scary happens. That is how you teach safety before you need cooperation. And before we go to the next point, if you love understanding cats without blaming them, tap like and subscribe. It tells YouTube that calm cat education deserves more space than panic and myths. Your cat may not click the button, but if they could, they would probably step on it and pretend it was their idea. And this is where many cat owners misunderstand something important. Cats do not measure love by expensive toys or perfect routines. They measure safety. Safety in your voice, safety in your reactions, safety in what happens after they make a mistake. A dog may often come back quickly after being scolded because dogs evolved to repair conflict inside a social group very fast. Cats are different. Many feline behavior researchers describe cats as highly sensitive observers. They remember patterns, they remember tension, and they quietly change their behavior around it. Sometimes the damage is invisible. A cat may still eat near you, still sleep in the same room. But the deep trust becomes weaker. The slow blinking disappears. The relaxed belly exposure stops. The happy greeting at the door slowly fades away. And that is why emotional safety matters so much more than many people realize. By the way, if your cat has ever forgiven you after a stressful moment, give this video a like. And if you want to understand the secret emotional world cats rarely show humans, subscribe now. Because cats speak constantly. Most people simply never learned the language. The good news is this: trust can come back. Cats are incredibly resilient when humans become calmer, more predictable, and emotionally safe. Even small changes can completely transform the relationship. A softer voice, more patience, a slower approach, respecting when the cat walks away, and understanding that fear and trust cannot exist strongly at the same time. So, no, this video was never about guilt. It was about awareness. Because once you understand how deeply cats react emotionally, you stop trying to control them, and you start building trust instead. And for a cat, trust is everything.